Uh, Hi, let's start. Any questions from last class, please? So, is any difficulties? Any questions, guys? Right. So, let's start. Right. Right. So, look at here, guys. Right. So, let's start from instant state. Okay. So, instant state, guys. Right. So, what are the instant state? Okay. So, look at here. Uh, Look at here, guys. Right. So, right now, all the instances are stop, guys. Right. Right now, all the instances are stopped. Right. So, instant state here. So, here, stop instance, start instance, reboot, hibernate, terminate. Right. Right. Likewise, we have different instance stages. Right. Say, look at here. So, once you launch the machine, so it's in the pending state case. Right. It's in the pending state. Right. From pending stage to then it becomes the running state, guys. Right. Running state. Right. So this running machine, we stop, guys. Right. So we can stop. Right. Or we can terminate, guys. Right. Delete. So we can terminate or we can delete. Right. Or we can the running machines, we can hibernate. Right. So we can hibernate is also like stop. Right. So these are the instant state. right? So here we have instance stages, right? So let me choose a machine, guys. Let me choose a machine, right? So here you stop start the machine because right now you stop. A reboot, a hibernate, terminate, stop, something like this, guys. Right? The instance stages. Okay. So we all know, guys, the running, right? The running. So what is stop? So what is delete, terminate? So what is hibernate, guys? What is hibernation? Hibernation means if you hibernate a machine, the memory content stores inside the hard drive, guys. Right? The memory content stores inside the hard drive. Right? So when you start, right, the 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 stored stuff quickly loads to RAM, guys. Right? It's known as hibernate. Right? That means you quickly get the previous work data, guys. Right? Hibernate. Right? So here we can hibernate the instance. So it's something like this. Right? When you hibernate an instance, easy to take snapshot of your instance RAM and save it to the root volume EBS. Right? So what is root volume, guys? Where the operating system locates or where the operating system installed. So we call root volume. Right? The instance then is stopped. Right? When you start the instance again, easy to restore the RAM state. That means so whatever your working data, right, from RAM uh, to your machine, guys. Sorry. Uh, yes. Uh, so whatever source in the hard drive quickly loads to RAM, guys. Right. So your application process and data memory comes back exactly where they were, guys. Right. Quickly store back to RAM. Right. It's known as hibernation. So it's like this. So it's your RAM. So it's your storage hard drive, right? Storage, right? So right now you work with an application, guys. Say let's say application known as X, right? So when you hibernate, right, these things, guys, the whatever you work here quickly stores to the storage, right? When you start the machine, these things again quickly back to RAM, guys, right? That means you get the application quickly, guys, right? Your working data quickly, guys, right? So here you hibernate. So when you start, right? The data back to RAM, guys. Something like this is known as hibernation, right? That. So AWS, guys. So here we learn, right? We will learn EC2, guys. Storage, EBS, right? So EBS, S3, EFS, right? So these are the storage, right? These are the storage in Amazon, guys, right? Then we will learn IAM, right? AWS, CLI, right? EKS, ECR, auto scaling, something like this, guys, right? Right. These are the services we will learn here, guys. Right. Look at here. Look at here. So it's your application, guys, right? Right. So it's your application, right? Can we run alone application, guys? Can we run alone application? Anyone, guys? So it's your Java application. Can we run alone? Am I audible, guys? Am I audible? Hope you all hear me, guys. Yes, fine. Right. The question is, can we run alone application? So we need a database also, isn't it, guys? Right? So we need a database, guys. Right? So where we store the data, guys. Right? We need a database. Right? So is it enough, guys? The application and the database are enough to run? To host these things, guys. Right? Host these things, we need hardware, guys. Right? We need hardware, guys. Right? We need hardware, guys. So where we maintain the hardware, guys? Where we maintain the hardware? So we maintain the hardware on premises, guys, isn't it, guys? Okay. On premises or cloud, guys. Okay. Yes or no? Okay. So we maintain these things. On premises or cloud based, right? Isn't it, guys? Right? The servers and all we maintain on premises, guys. Right? Right? Or cloud, isn't it, guys? Right? Okay. So here, so what are the issues in on premises, guys? Okay. So let me quickly this part, right? The issues in on premises. Right? So if you host the host servers in your location, what are the issues? So we need a space, isn't it, guys? The space. So we need high bandwidth. Okay. So what about the cloud, guys? Okay. What about the cloud? Okay. Right. They use their own connection, right? So their data centers are in land or underwater, guys. Right. Recently, Azure started the project underwater a data center. Right? Right. So they use the high speed fiber links or satellite connection. Right? Right. So here we have to pay for the bandwidth. So if you get the lease line from your provider, so it could be SLT or dialog, you have to make the payment, isn't it? Right? So what about cloud, guys? They manage. Right? The redundant power supply, guys. On premises, we need redundant power supply. What about cloud, guys? They manage. Right? The support availability, guys. Right? So we need a network admin. Right? So then we go for the capacity planning, guys. Right? So when more users access that application, we need more servers. Isn't it, guys? Right? So it need time and money, guys. To expand the hardware, we need more time and money, guys. Okay. What about cloud, guys? Okay. We quickly expand the hardware, guys. The cost also very low, guys. Say here. So if you want to change the hardware, now see, guys. Right. So here, so this machine, I am running with T3 micro. The instance type is T3 micro, guys. If I want, anytime, I can switch to different hardware, guys. Okay. Now see, guys. Just choose the machine here. Say go here. The instance settings. Instance type. Okay. Say let me choose the different hardware. So let me choose a T2 media. Right. Say change instance type. Now see, guys, what is my hardware right now? Right. So a T2 medium guys. Right now, my instance using T2 medium. Okay. So go here and start the instance. Start. So right now is stop, guys. Right now is stop. Right. Now see the pending stages. Right. It's in the pending state. Is there any question? There's a question. Wait. Yeah, there's a question. Okay, no question, right? Okay, now see, guys, he's running. Right now, he's running, guys. Right? Right. Let me stop again. Right? Stop, guys. Again, back to T3 micro, guys, right? So, if you only change the hardware here, guys, first of all, stop the instance and change the hardware, right? Right. That's the way to do, guys, right? Now, see, guys, stopping, right? Wait some time. So now the instance has been stopped. Now go here, guys. Go here. Instance settings, instance type. Again back to T3 medium, guys. Sorry. Yeah. T3, yeah. T3 small. Go here and change instance type. Now see, guys. Now we quickly change the hardware. What about here? On premises. On premises, guys. We have to purchase the server. We have to get the quotation, right? So, right, something like this, guys. The capacity plan, right? So higher maintenance effort, guys, right? So maintenance effort. So we pay for the space, ACs, electricity, right? So it's known as capital investment, guys. Okay. So the capital investment, or we call capital expenditure, right? And the operational costs, right? So on premises, guys. Capital expenditure plus, I mean, the initial cost is very high, isn't it, guys? Right? The capital expenditure plus operational costs very high, right? So time consuming, guys, right? So if there's any modification, right? So we need more time, right? And the leadership experience, guys, right? Something like this, right? These are the disadvantage in on-premises data center. Clear, guys, right? Right. So here, on-premises, guys, right? Managing all of the undifferentiated heavy lifting, guys, right? So we more focus on the the hardware installation, operating system installation, or software installation, monitoring, those stuff, guys. Right? So we focus on less business. So if you go for cloud, more focus on business case. Right? So the configuration part, these things are very less. Right? The right? The configure servers, right? So cloud, are we going to deploy our own hardware, guys? No. Who manages the hardware, guys? Amazon manages this, right? Amazon manages the hardware part, right? Right. So look at here. Okay, look at here, guys. Okay, look at here. Okay. So here, so what is this part, guys? Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, guys. Right. So what is this part? Infrastructure as a service, guys. Right. So the best example, EC2, guys. Right. So infrastructure as a service, right? Infrastructure as a service. So example guys, easy to, right? Right. What is this one? Any idea guys? Any idea about this one? Right. So here a networking, storage, right? The IP address, right? The communication, internal communication, the storage, a hard drive, right? Servers, virtualization, those things managed by whom? Amazon guys, right? Amazon, right? Operating system. So when we launch, so we choose the operating system guys. Yes or no? Right? So when we launch, we choose the OS, Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, clear, right? So middleware, what is this one guys? Anyone? What is middleware? Any programmers here guys? So guys, try to participate all the classes guys. So today some people are missing, right? Right. Middleware means Java, .NET, PHP, right? Known as middleware guys, right? So server runtime. So let's say the Apache, WAS, right? Server runtime, right? A data and the application. The application means your code, guys, right? So here we install Java software. So it's a Java code, right? Your applications and the data, right? You put some data, right? So you store some data also somewhere here, guys, right? The customer's data, your data, right? Right. So these things managed by whom, guys? The black color part managed by whom? Are we going to manage or Amazon is going to manage, guys? So these things managed by us, guys. So we manage, we install OS, then we install Java, then you install a runtime, server runtime, right? WAS or something. Then we deploy the code, right? These things managed by us, guys, right? That is known as infrastructure as code. So, so Amazon offer infrastructure as code, guys. What about platform as a service? So networking, storage, servers, virtualization. Amazon install the operating system. Amazon install .NET or Java, right? Then they install WAS, the runtime, right? All these things they install, guys, right? So we deploy our Java code or .NET code and we put our data, guys, right? Right. So is there any example for this one, guys? Any example for this one? Platform as a service. Example. Platform as a service. EKS guys, Elastic Kubernetes Service, right? They give the Elastic Kubernetes service. So we deploy our application. RDS, Relational Database Service. We deploy our database, right? Right. So what is this one, guys? Software as a service. Right. So here there's another model here, right? Software service. So here all these things, guys, data and application, all these things managed by uh, Amazon, guys, right? So in examples, CloudWatch, right? CloudWatch. So I sure we have Office 365, right? So your Gmail, all those stuff comes under software as a service. So who provides the software and all the hardwares? Amazon, right? Amazon, guys. CloudWatch, right? Is an example for software service, guys. We use the software. Can be installed CloudWatch, guys? No, it's already installed. Installed by whom? Amazon, right? So we access the software, guys. Okay, something like this, right? Right. These are the all the services here, guys. Okay, all the services here are categorized into three main parts, right? Three main parts, guys. Okay, so we have infrastructure as a service, okay? Platform as a service. They give the platform, we put our code. The software service, guys. Okay, we use the Amazon software, guys. All the services categorized into three part, guys. Clear, guys? Okay. Right. So far, any questions, guys? Up to now, are you okay? So how many of you created Amazon free account, guys? So guys, please participate all the classes, guys. The syllabus is very huge, guys. Right? We have to timely start all the projects and the interview questions, guys. Right? So we need your support. Right? I try to push you to another level, guys. Right? So today also some guys are missing. Right? So yeah, there's a question here. Uh haven't created, all my cards are used before for previous accounts. So anyway, the practical you need a free account. Okay, wait. Let me check. So here no credit card needed, guys. Okay. So try this one. What they call? Yes, you need a university email for this one. Mhm. So, so guys, try to get one free account. Right. So it's utmost important, guys. Right. So please try. Yeah, this one you need a university email, guys. Okay. So please try this one. They didn't mention anything about university email or something, right? So here the the email address not specifically mentioned university email address, right? So let's try out this one, right? So what they call Jenny, right? Janice, right? So right. So there are some terms and conditions, right? Ignore this one. You try this one, right? Right. So let me know, right? You try out this one and let me know, right? I think they check you. They check this if you are more than 18 plus, right? Right. Something like this, something like right, right. So we are here, guys, right? So we are here. Up to now, guys, are you okay? Any questions so far, guys? Any questions so far? Up to now, are you okay, guys? Okay. Okay. So regions. So what is regions, guys? Regions are nothing but the country name, guys. Right? So here, so it's very easy, guys. Now see. Amazon region, guys. That. So if you take a world map, guys, okay, so it's region, guys. Right? So Australia, there are two regions, guys. Right? Geographical location, guys. Right? India as a region. Singapore, there's a region, guys. US, there are some regions, guys. Right? Something like this. Right. Regions, right. Now we know region, guys. Now see, guys, in your console, right? So here, so Virginia, Oregon, California, right? These regions are here, guys. US, Asia, Mumbai, Osaka, Singapore, Sydney, Canada, right? The regions. Where are we now, guys? Where are we? We are in Mumbai, right? Mumbai, guys. Okay. So regions. Regions are nothing but the geographical locations, guys. Right? Or the country name, right? Logical part, right? And the availability zone. What is this part? Availability zone. Right? The availability zone, guys. Each AWS region has multiple physical isolated availability zones, guys, connected to each other with fast private fiber optic networking. Right? So here you see the Amazon premises here. This is one of the availability zone, guys. Okay, they have the gate here, guys. The gate and the server rooms are here. They have the electricity, power, all those stuff, guys. Backup power, right? Availability zone, right? So one region may have two or three availability zone, even one, guys. Okay. So let's take this one. Right. So region, guys. So here, availability zone. So how this availability zone interconnected? High speed fiber links, guys. Fiber links or satellite links, guys. Right. So inside region, we have one availability zone. Yes. Two. Yes. Three, four. Yes, guys. Right. The availability zones are the physical location, guys. Okay. Now see, guys. The physical location availability zones. Right? Clear, guys? Multiple physical isolated availability zones, guys. All are separated. How these things are, how AZs are connected, how availability zones are interconnected, guys. Answer is the high-speed fiber links, right? Or the satellite links, guys. Right? Clear, guys. Availability zone. Are we clear? Clear, guys? Right. Right. Now look at here, guys. Now look at here. Using this one, guys. Right? On top of this one, region and regions and availability zone, right? So we call AZ, right? AZ, right? So, right? AZ codes, right? So today, guys, we are going to design a network, guys, right? It's very important part, right? Right. First of all, we need a region, right? So, so here, guys, we are in Mumbai. We are in Mumbai, guys. So we need a region, guys. So let's take Mumbai, guys, or whatever region, guys. So it could be Singapore region. It could be Virginia. It could be Canada. Any region you choose. Okay. How we are going to choose this region, guys? What are the parameters to choose the region? So first we check the customers. Say your customers are in Australia. The better option would be Australian region. Meantime, you have to check the services in Australian region. What are the services available? Right? And the pricing, guys. The region to region, guys, the prices are different. Right? The Mumbai is very cheap. Right? So you check the price. Next class we will discuss the costing part. Right? Next, you check the compliance, guys. Right? Some region you have to follow some compliance, guys, especially China, guys. Right? In Chinese region, there are some compliance issues. Right? You have to follow their country compliance. Right? Right. So when you choose the region, consider all these things, guys. Right? So what you are going to consider, guys? The price, right? The customers, right? And the complaints plus the services, the available services. Some regions, some services won't be available, right? Right. So consider all those things, then choose the regions, right? So mainly we check the price, guys, right? Right. So now see guys, now region. Say what is the region name? Mumbai. Clear guys? Mumbai. Okay. So where are this region guys? So are we outside Amazon or are we inside Amazon guys? So we are in Sri Lanka guys. Are we inside Amazon? No, we all are outside. So person from let's take Virginia. Is he is inside Amazon guys? Person from Oregon is inside Amazon. Person from Singapore inside Amazon guys? No, we all are outside guys. Right? The customers are outside. The customers mean people use Amazon services. So if you use Azure services, you are a Azure customer. Google services, you are a Google customer. GCP, right? Right. So we are the customers. We are all outside, guys. Right? Clear, guys. Right. So the region. Inside region, we have what, guys? We have availability zone. Yes or no? Right? We have one availability zone or two availability zone, three or four, guys. Right? Right. Let me put here, guys, right now. Right? The availability zone. Right? Amazon, guys. There's a concept here, guys. VPC. What is VPC, guys? Virtual, the private cloud, guys. Okay. So it's private, guys. So Amazon is public or private, guys? It's a private network. So your company network is your private network, right? Right. So there is a virtual part coming up here, guys. Okay. VPC, guys. Okay. Today, let's go with the flow, right? You understand this, right? So it's known as VPC, guys. So virtual private cloud, a service offered by public cloud providers that creates a private, isolated, and secure section of public cloud infrastructure for single tenant. It provides an enterprise. Uh, so here there are some characters: isolation, security, control, flexibility, resource allocation, right? So virtual private cloud. So Amazon Virtual Private Cloud gives you the full control over your virtual networking environment, including resource placement, guys. Right? So where we place our resources on top of VPC, guys. Right? So where we place our resources on top of VPC, right? So what is resource in Amazon? What is resource, guys? So your uh, the resource, right? So these are the resources: EC2, storage, IAM, EKS, ECR, auto scaling. Okay, all these things are the resources, guys. We call resources. Okay, that. connectivity and security. Get started by setting up your VPC in Amazon Service Console, guys. So where we create VPC, Amazon Service Console. So it's a Amazon Service Console where we create our private network. Okay. So I have account, I have admin account, I create my private account. You have admin account, you create your own private, guys. Right? All can create your own private networks, guys. Right? Add resources to such Amazon Elastic EC2 and Amazon databases. Yeah. So here, so there's the VPC concept, right? On top of VPC, virtual private cloud, we place our resources, right? Right. Now see, guys, right, we have availability zone, guys. Let me draw here, guys, right? Let me draw availability zone, guys, here, right? Right. Something like this, right? So this is availability zone 1. This is availability zone 2, guys. Right. Right? Something like this. Look at here, guys. Look at here. Mumbai, AP South 1, guys. Right? So you call Mumbai, oh, guys, AP South 1. Both are same, guys. Right? Right. What about availability zone name, guys? How availability zone names comes? Inside AP South 1, this is AP South 1A. Right? Is first availability zone. So here AP South 1B, guys, something like this. Right? Availability zone A, availability zone B, guys. Right? So this name goes as AP South 1, then AP South 1A, 1B, 1C, D, right? Goes like that, guys. Right? Availability zone, guys. Right. So, guys, the communication, how we communicate, guys? How do we communicate? Yes, there's a question. Let me answer the question. Can we create VPC for two?
In your diagram, it shows that VPC is available for this two available zones.
Yes.
As per my understanding, only the VPC is based on the availability zone.
Uh, VPC is based on the availability zone. No. Right? Right. So inside VPC, we have availability zone. Right. So it's virtual. Right. So we assume our network, our resources comes under these two availability zone. Clear? So here the our virtual network. Now we are going to create the virtual network. Okay. So it's covering these two availability zones. So yes, right. Yes, you are correct. Right. Let me put it like this. Wait. Wait. So here they have drawn this way, right? So I have drawn this way, guys. Right? Actually, right? The follow my method, guys. Huh? Follow like this, right? So inside region we have VPC, guys. Right? Inside VPC center is something like this, right? So this VPC is covering these two availability zones, right? Something like this, huh? Right? 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 Right. So right, communication, guys. Communication. We need what, guys? We need IP address, isn't it, guys? Right? We need IP address, right? communication, we need IP address. So is the, as I told you, is the physical location availability zone. So it's like your premises guys. Okay, it's right. Right. Inside your premises guys, you have the subnets, isn't it, guys? Right. You can create one subnet. Without subnet, can we assign IP address? No. Right. We need subnets, guys. Right. So we have one subnet, or you can create number of subnets, guys. Right. Number of subnets, or one subnet, two subnet. Right. So let me draw one subnet, or something like this, 2 or 3 subnets, guys. Right. Subnet, guys. Then there should be a main network. So main network, say let's say 60. So we have sub networks, right? So the sub networks, right? Isn't it, guys? Right? Sub network, subnet 1, subnet 2, right? So this is one subnet here. So guys, where we get these subnets? Where we get these subnets, guys? Main network. Your main network is your VPC, guys. In Azure, the is known as VNet. Right? So the VPC known as VNet, guys, virtual network. So here VPC, guys. Right? So it's the main network is VPC, guys. Right? Under VPC, under main network, we have subnets, guys. Where the subnets are located, guys? Inside availability zone. So can we create availability zones, guys? Can we create physical location? No. Right? Amazon has done this one, guys. Right? Amazon has created the physical network known as availability zone, guys. The physical part, availability zone. Right? Inside availability zone, we create our subnets, guys. Once the subnets are ready, we create our servers. Yes, there's a question here. How do we decide the IP range? Yeah, we can decide these IP ranges. Okay, you go for the default IP range, or we can decide the IP ranges. We will discuss right sometime, right? Right? How we allocate the IP address, right? So, right, right, right. So here is the main network, subnet, guys. The subnets are inside availability zone, right? Then we have resources, our servers, right? EC2. What is EC2, guys? It's a resource, right? It's a resource. Okay. Where is this resource? Is inside the particular VPC, guys. Right? So let me show you guys. Wait. So where we create resources inside the VPC, guys. Server, storage, right? Inside the VPC, we create resources. What about this one, guys? S3 also resource, right? This S3 bucket is a resource. Is also inside the VPC? No, right? So these resources are the global resources, guys. Okay, there are two type of resources, guys. The one is global resource. Others are inside the VPC or right something like this, right? Okay. So some resources are bound with the VPC. Some resources are outside, guys. Right? What about EFS, guys? Is a storage elastic file system. Is there any VPC here? No. Right? Is there a global resource? S3 is a global resource. DNS is a global resource. Right?
How do we know what are the global resources, please?
Yes, good question. Now see, let me, so we are inside the region now. Let me go S3, right? Choose S3. S3 is the bucket, right? So here, uh, wait, let me choose EFS. So here, so it's the DNS, guys, route 53. So here what we get is a global, right? Global. So what about this one, guys? The EC2. EC2 is inside the region, guys, right? So here, global. Here you get the
Can you
global.
can you click on that down arrow, please? Is there anything under the global?
Something like this. So here, the region parts are grayed out, right?
Mm.
It's a grayed out. Can we choose the region here? So can I choose Origo? Can I choose Mumbai? Can I choose Singapore? No, it's a global resource. What about here? Right? It's not grayed out. The particular
So,
resource.
so is there any kind of a documentation or any kind of guide for us to know what are the global resources?
Yes, wait. global services AWS, right? So S3, Cloud 53, AWS AppSync, CloudFront, API Gateway, right? So these things comes under global resources.
But the
Uh,
S3 wasn't right. When you click the S3, we could select those regions.
yes, yes, yeah. S3 also comes under global, right? So anyway, showing here, guys, the previously, I think around 6 months back, is global. Now they changed these things since it's a global resource. Right.
Yeah, here it shows region on the top when you
Yeah,
click.
it's showing region. So since it's wait, let me check. Okay, wait. It's like this. Wait. S3 service. Wait. AWS S3 service. Okay. The service is global. The bucket is in the these things Mumbai. Okay. So here services. Right. Let me put like this. So let's put like this. What is S3 service? Yeah. So here, since we won't see here the uh, the global service. Right. Now see, we are in Mumbai. We are in Mumbai. Okay. So here is showing the buckets are in Mumbai plus Virginia. Why is that? So actually, this bucket is in Virginia. Okay. Why showing the Virginia bucket inside Mumbai? Here, we should get the Mumbai buckets only, but we are getting Virginia bucket. The reason is S3 is a global service. It's showing all the buckets, right? So, right, something like this, right? So, if you go to Virginia, right? So here, if you go to Virginia, it's showing the Mumbai buckets also. The bucket is in the storage is in Mumbai, but the service is global. That's what is showing all the buckets in Virginia also, right? So let me take a lambda. So here lambda also global service, but here we get like this, right? That something like this. Okay. So these are the global services. Let me go to CloudFront. CloudFront, right? So this one. So here is showing clearly global, right? So right. So here we get these things, all uh, the global services. So here there's a concept here. Global services AWS fault isolation boundaries, right? So consider this one, guys. There's a fault isolation boundaries. Since there is a global services, uh, they come up with some boundaries. Boundaries means the region, guys, right? So, so what is the definition of global service? Right? The AWS service whose control plane and data plane doesn't exist independently in each region, guys. Right? Something like this, right? Right. Let's take IAM. So, uh, so here global, right? Global service, right? Right. So, so is it okay? Are you okay with this one? The global services, regional services. So if you take S3, S3 is a global service, right? S3 is the global service, but here we won't get global, right? Right? Right. Whereas the buckets are in the region, guys. The service, since the service is global, buckets are in region, guys, right? So they give the priority for the buckets, right? previously, I think is sometimes back 6 months back is a global. Say here we find the global. Okay. Now they have changed. Now they focus on bucket point of view. Right. More focus on bucket. So that's what is saying the region and all, right? Right. Something like this. Right. So here the global services list. Okay. Right. Something like this, huh? Right. Correct. So right. So inside the availability zone, we have subnet space. Something like this. Okay. Right. So this subnet we can choose. Right. So customers they prefer their own subnets. Right. So this is the main CIDR block. Right. Right. And we have subnet like this. Right. So easy to guess. Right. Right. And this one, so it's known as public subnet, guys. Public subnet. We have private subnet also. Right? Private subnet. Public subnet. What is the difference between public subnet and private subnet, guys? Okay. So where we place the web server, guys? The private subnet where we place the database server. Right? So your web server, Apache is a web server, guys. What about Tomcat? Tomcat is app server. Right? Right. So here a database server. Right? Database servers are comes under private subnet. Right? So it's like MSET, military zone, DMSET, guys. Right? Demilitary zone, firewall. Right? Right. So the same thing here is a public subnet where we place the web servers, Apache, AWS. Private subnet where we place the database server and app server. App server means Tomcat server. What is the difference between web server and app server, guys? App server, what is web server? Okay. So app server, guys, so it's understand the business logic. Okay. The Tomcat. Right. So where we deploy the Java WAR file. So can we deploy the Java code directly, guys? Right. Once developer develop Java code, so it's your Java code. Can we deploy the Java code directly, guys? Right. So it's the Tomcat server, right? So guys, it's your Tomcat server, right? So can we directly deploy the Java code? No, guys, we can deploy it directly, right? From the Java code, we have to create WAR file, guys, right? So it's the Java file, right? So Java file or WAR file, right? Or EAR file, right? We create a package, right? This one we deploy here, guys, right? Tomcat understand the jar file or WAR file or EAR files. Okay. So how to create these files? So we build, guys, right? So we build. So the softwares like Mervin, we build, guys, right? We build this one and create this one, guys, the WAR file or jar file, right? This one. So this one we deploy to app server, right? App server. App server is a one understand the business logic, right? Right. Right. So here, okay, let's come here, guys. Later we'll learn these things. Right. So here, so web server, guys. What is the purpose we use web server, guys? So customer access our website via, right, via the web server, guys. So where we deploy our website is the one exposed to outside, right? So customers access our website, right? HTTPS. So here we use the 443, isn't it, guys? Right? Right? Something like this, right? Now, the publish subnet, we deploy our web server, Apache, WS, right? Yeah. Now the question is, guys, so these resources are inside Amazon. How the customers access this one, guys? How we access these servers? Say, look at here, guys. Look at here, right? Right? So there is a gateway, guys, right? Gateway, right? So we call internet gateway. Internet gateway is a resource, huh? IGW, right? IGW, right? From internet gateway, traffic goes outside, guys. Outside, right? Right. Now, guys, So the packet journey start from here, guys. So it's the packet journey starts from here, guys. Right. So here there is a firewall here. We will discuss. There's a firewall here. Cross the firewall. Coming here. Wait. There's a firewall, guys. Right. The packet, you know, guys. Okay. So here. Source IP address, destination IP address, right? So here the payload, the data. Okay. So we call what, guys? So we call this one what? It's a packet. Right? It's a packet. Right. The journey starts from here, guys. Right? So it's cross the firewall here. Right? There's a firewall here. Wait. There's a firewall here, it's cross the firewall. Right? So again it's cross the firewall. Right? Right. So it's coming here, guys. Right? The packet doesn't know, guys. Am I go outside Amazon or am I go inside Amazon, guys? It doesn't know. Right? Right. Okay. So there is a routing table, guys. Right? So here is a routing table. Right? The packet comes here is right. So it will decide, right? So you go inside Amazon or outside Amazon, guys. Right? So once the packet comes here, let's go outside, guys. Right? So there's a routing table, right? Something else, right? So it will decide the packet path. So route it to inside the Amazon or outside the Amazon. Something else, right? And we have firewalls, guys, right? So it's a EC2. Let me draw EC2, guys. EC2, right? There's a firewall here, guys. So we call security group. Security group, right? So here, security group, guys, right? So incoming traffic and outgoing traffic. Inbound, or we call inbound traffic or outbound traffic, guys. Okay. So here we configure rules, guys. Where these firewall sits, guys? Yes, there's a question here. Yes, yes. Yes. IGW is used with routing table is public subnet, mandatory. Yes. Right. Yes. Now see. Okay. Wait. Okay. First of all, let me answer your question. Okay. So guys, is the public subnet, guys, right? The public subnet resources, so it's also public, huh? So it's also public, guys. Public subnet resources directly connect with IGW, guys. Internet gateway. What about private subnet resources, guys? The resources which are fallen under private subnet are not directly connect with internet gateway. Right? If you want to access the resource from outside, right? From outside, the particular resource should be inside the public subnet, guys. Okay. So these resources connect with IGW. What about these resources? They are not directly connect with IGW, guys. Right? Yeah. So is that your question? Yes. Your second question is, can we use web servers for private subnets? Then we have to configure the load balancers, guys. Right? Load balancers and all. Then load balancers we point to the private, the particular servers which are in private sub. Right? Right. Something like that, right? Are you okay, Madhuranga? Right. Fine. So something like this, right? So public subnet, private sub. Right. So here, so right. Security group, guys. So here we configure what, guys? Inbound rules and outbound rules, guys. Okay. Right. So something like this, something like this. Let me draw a firewall here. Let me draw a firewall here. Okay. Something like this, huh? So it's known as what, guys? Security group. Okay. SG. Okay. Right. So a journey start from here, guys. Journey start from here. Okay. So here there's another firewall. Okay. So here there is another firewall somewhere here, guys. Okay. There's another firewall. This firewall known as a network access control list, guys. Right. So this firewall manages the entire subnet. Okay. So we have subnet here, guys. Okay. So there's a firewall here, a network access control list. Right. So what is this firewall? The security group. Right. So this one known as security group. Okay. This one known as network access control list. So which is on top of the subnet, guys. Okay. So what about SG? So which is on top of the machine EC2, right? Clear, guys. Okay. So it's common for all the machines. So if you have 100 machines here, if you have 100 machines here, the NAs here is common for all the machines, guys. Okay. So what about this one, guys? This is only for the particular machine. You may ask a question, right? You may ask a question, guys. The same security group can be used for another machine, something like this, guys. So we have another machine, guys, another machine. Okay. Can we use the same firewall here? Same security group here, guys. Okay. So let's say it's SG1. And can we use SG1 here also, this machine also? Yes, possible, guys, but use the same rules. Whatever the rules applicable here, same rules applicable here also, right? Use the same rules, right? Right. Yeah, there's a question here. Yes, Madhuram, correct, right? Right, fine. Something like this, right? Right. Now we know, guys. Right? Right. So, right? Any questions so far, guys? Any questions so far? Shall we design this network? Shall we design this in Amazon? Any questions, guys? Are we okay up to now? Madhurangas, Shiva, Kenis, Ravindo, Sandaru, all good, huh? Right. All fine, guys. All good. Right. Yeah. So here, let's design this one in Amazon, guys. Right. First of all, we need a region. Yes or no? Okay, go here. So we need a region, guys. Mumbai. It's fine. Right. Number two. Right. Right. So when you design, guys, you start from here, guys. Right. Top to bottom. Right. Right. Your journey starts from here, guys. Top to bottom. Right. So when you delete, so it's from bottom to top, guys. Okay. You delete. Now we are going to design, guys. Right. Let's start from here. Right. So first of all, we need a region. Yes, we are in the region, guys. Then, yeah, yes, region. Number two, number two, VPC, guys. Right. Right. We have to choose the virtual part. Right. So it's a VPC. Right. Without VPC, can we create IGW? Can we create the subnets and always? No. Right. Right. So choose the VPC, guys. So VPC also a resource, right? So how we create the VPC resource? Using the VPC service. So how we create EC2? Use the EC2 service. How we create S3 bucket? Use the S3 service, guys. Right? Right. Let me choose services, VPC, guys. So here, VPC dashboard, right? Now we need our own VPC, guys. That means the main network, right? Right. So create VPC, guys. Right. So here, some resources are bound inside the region. Say resources by region, right? Say bound inside the region. So VPC, subnet, routing table, network ACL, internet gateway, CC2, right? All these things are comes under region. So these things known as regional resources, guys, not global one. The regional resources, Mumbai, right? Mumbai region, right? So these things are regional resources, right? Create VPC, guys. Now we are going to create only the VPC, guys, right? The name, a demo VPC or something, demo underscore VPC, whatever you name, or your customer's company name, organization name, right? Your name, right? Right. Something like this. It's a name, guys. Right. So here IP version 4. What is the CIDR block? So what is the main network here, guys? Right? What is the main network? 16, right? Right. Go here. 10, 0, 0, 0, slash 16, guys. Right? So you can choose this subnet or let customer to choose the subnet, guys. First of all, customer, you ask the resource number of resources, guys, right? Then you decide this CIDR block, right? These things come under private range, private IP range, right? So I know IP version 6, right? So let's go for the tendency default, right? Right. We'll discuss, right? Right. Create VPC, guys. One shot. So now see, guys, this is the VPC name. There's the ID, guys. This is for Amazon, right? So how Amazon understand this resource? Using this number. So if you create any resources, EC2, databases, load balancers, whatever it is, right? There should be number, guys. Right? So number for Amazon, guys. Name for us, right? Is the name demo VPC. Clear, guys? What is the name we have given? Demo VPC, guys. Right? This is the one. Okay. So without this one, can we create other resources? No. Right? So, right? Because there's a VPC ID, guys. Right? So the CIDR block is there. Okay. Something else. Right? So there is a, when you create the VPC, guys, when you create the VPC, yeah, VPC, there's a NACL also created, guys. Right? NACL for whom? NACL for whom? NACL for which resource? NACL for which resource? Subnet, guys. Okay. Subnet, right? Right. Sorry, right. The NACL is there, guys. VPC ID is there. There is a main routing table, guys. Right? So when you create VPC, guys, first time. So when you create VPC, okay, right? So VPC create a NACL, the default NACL, network access control list, and the routing table, guys. Okay. So these things comes with the VPC, guys. The default NACL and routing table. If you want, you create your own NACL, own routing table. It's fine. Okay. But so here there is a network access control list, and the routing table also created, guys. Is done, right? Okay. Now we have created our VPC, guys. Okay. Yeah. So, guys, up to now, any questions? Any questions so far, guys? Are we okay up to now? So when you create VPC, by default, Amazon creates network access control list plus routing table, right? Right. So these resources comes under a particular VPC, guys. Right? These resources comes under particular VPC, guys. Yeah. Any questions, guys, up to now? Are we okay? Are we okay up to now?
I have one question.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, when we create the VPC, it created the NACL also. So you mentioned that NACL is applied to subnet. So over here, is it? I don't see any subnets created. So is it applied to the whole CIDR or how is it applied? Because over here, when you scroll a little bit down, I can see there's no subnets in this VPC.
Yes, now see, guys, yes, no subnets, right? Oh, we have to create our own subnets. Now see, guys, the subnets, yes. So now see, guys, wait, yeah. Let's discuss this part, right? So here subnets, right? So right, first of all, let's get the VPC ID, guys. Okay. So this is the VPC ID, right? So it's end up with 2C80, right? So here, let's access the subnets, right? So here there are some subnets. This subnets belongs to this VPC or another VPC, guys. Okay. So this subnet belongs to sorry. Yeah. So this subnet belongs to this VPC or another VPC.
Another.
Perfect, right? So it belongs to another VPC, right? So there are two VPCs here, guys. Right? This one we have created, guys. Right? Inside this VPC, right? Any subnets, guys? No, no subnet. Now see, guys. Right? Let's choose the VPC. So any subnets here, guys? Zero. Right? No subnets. Now see, subnets. Right? Let's create some subnets, guys. Right? So create subnet. Right? Right. So here, when you create a resource, so subnet also a resource, right? Amazon will ask you which VPC, right? Which VPC would you like to put your resource, right? Let me choose the VPC. This is the one, demo VPC is in 10.0.0.0.16, which we have created just now, right? Go ahead, right? So here, so under this VPC, let's create subnet, guys, right? Subnet, right? So let's say demo subnet, right? Demo subnet, right? Now, so where the subnets locates, guys? Where this subnet locates? This subnet locates inside availability zone. We have to choose the availability zone, either this or this, right? So my resources could be this availability zone or this availability zone. Yes or no? Right? So where is this subnet? Don't worry about the NACL node, right? Focus on the subnet part. This one comes inside this one, isn't it, guys? So we need a VPC. Inside this VPC, we have this availability zone. Availability zone, we have subnet, isn't it, guys? Yes. Now see, guys. Sorry. Now see. Let me choose the availability zone. Right here, guys. Here we go. AP South 1A, 1B, 1C. Which one? Let me choose 1A, guys. So this availability zone is inside this region, Mumbai. Let me choose 1A, AP South 1A, 1B, whatever, right? So let's choose 1A, guys. What is the subnet block, right? So it's a main block, a subnet block. Let's choose 10.0.1.0.24. Right? The name of the subnet. Right? Can we create more subnet? So let's say it's the, let me say let's say it's a public subnet. Huh? Public subnet, right? Right. So here, the name here, if you want to change here, you add more text here, guys. Right? So if you want to add the web server name, sorry, the web. So here we install Apache or something. You add more text here, guys, right? You remove text, right? Now see, guys, create subnet. Now see, guys, the subnet which we have created, known as public subnet, subnet ID available is in the demo VPC, guys. Okay. Now go to your VPC. So here, go to your VPC. Here, we have one subnet here, guys. Okay. Right. Now see, let's choose the subnet. Let's choose the subnet, right? This is the public subnet we have created is inside this VPC. Let's choose the public subnet, guys, right? So public subnet, the subnet name, this is for Amazon, right? Now see, guys, so is there any firewall here? The particular subnet, is there any firewall attached?
No.
Yes. Yeah, network access control list, right? Right. So wait. Now see, guys, right? Let's choose the Right. Let's choose the VPC. Or what you can do is, so here you can choose the firewall separately, right? Okay, right. Or let's choose the VPC, guys. So this is the firewall, the default firewall. Amazon has created the default firewall. Right. Click this one. Right. The firewall ID here. Right. Firewall ID. Associate which with public subnet. Right. So associate, guys, is connect with the public subnet, guys. Okay. Or close this one. So go here, network ACL. Okay. So it comes here, guys. So okay. So this one, this firewall is connect with public subnet. Yes or no? If you want, you create another knuckle. You connect with the NACL, guys. You remove this firewall and connect your own knuckle.
Could you go to the subnets, please? Public subnet.
Now see,
Oh,
so it will take some time. It will take some time. Now see, the subnet, the firewall is connected, guys. So clear? Right. Right. So if you want, you go for different. So here you go here, network access control list, create your own knuckle and connect. Otherwise, the default knuckle connect with the subnet space. Okay. Something else. Right. VPC, go here. So here, sorry, subnets. So it's just subnets. So here, the default firewall attached.
one more question.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, in the subnet, I can see that available IPv4 addresses are 251. So seems like there are three IPs gone from the usable IPs. Because you use
Yes.
the /24, right? So it should be 254. So yeah, 254. So I can see there are three. So total 5 IPs has gone.
Yes, good question. Now see, wait, let me show you that. So there are 5 unusable IPs, right? So where this IP is gone, right? Now see, well, let me show you, right? So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. right? The network address, right? So reserve for VPC router, right? So reserve for VPC DNS, reserve for future use. So network broadcast address. So that's what we are getting, 251, correct? Clear? So there are 5 missing IPs, right? Amazon assigned these IPs to, so this is a network address, right? So this for reserve for VPC router, this is for reserve for DNS, the future use, the broadcast IP address. So 251, right? That is the reason here we are getting 251 IP address, right?
Okay, thank you.
Right, fine, good. Right, now we go for a short break, guys. Now the time is 7:25, right? So we go for a quick break, right? So we'll start 7:45, guys, right? Right, quick break. Shall we start, guys? Shall we start? Shall we start this? So do you need more time? Can you all hear me, guys? Shall we start? Yes, so guys, let's start. Time up, right? So, so let's start, guys. There's a question here. Yeah, okay. Right. So it's let's start, right? Beyond you guys, right? Hope you all beyond you, right? Right. Now, guys, now we have created the the subnet as well, guys. Right? Right. So, guys, let me create the IGW also, guys. Right? The internet gateway. So, without gateway, can we reach out outside? Can these instances go outside? So, is there any patch update or something? These instances go outside and update the patches, isn't it, guys? Right? So there should be a gateway, or even someone access from outside, there should be a gateway, guys. Okay. Right. So let's create this resource, IGW, right? So how can we create? Go to the console, right? So here, internet gateways, okay? Internet gateway. So click here, guys, okay? There's the default gateway is connected already, guys. Okay, this one connect with the default VPC, guys. Okay. Right. So create internet gateway. So let's put demo IGW, right? Internet gateway. So it's a gateway, guys. Okay. Yeah. So create internet gateway. Say, look at here, guys. Now we have created internet gateway. So it's detached, guys. Detached. We have to attach with the VPC, guys. Right? Right. Let's attach with the VPC. So here detached, guys. So is there any VPCs right now? No VPCs, guys. Right? Right. So actions attached to VPC. So here you have to choose the VPC, guys. Demo VPC. Attached, guys. Now attached, guys. Okay. Now we have created the internet gateway, right? And the subnet is ready, guys. Right? Yeah. So let's create. Okay, first then the routing table already created, guys. So when you create VPC, right? Amazon creates a NACL and routing table, guys. Okay? The routing table already created, guys. If you want, you go for your own routing table. Right? Right? Right. So here, right? So the routing table. So this is our routing table, right? So which is the routing table which is connect with the VPC, guys. Demo VPC. So if you want to give a name, guys, demo a routing table or something, right? Right? So routing table. Right? So what is inside the routing table, guys? What is inside the routing table? So we have routes, isn't it, guys? Right? Right. Yes, choose here, right? So here the local route is there, guys. Right? Local routes. Right? So that means, so this machine can access this machine, guys. Yes, the local route is enabled, guys. Inside Amazon, local routes are enabled, guys. Right? Locally enabled. Right? We have to configure the outside routing also. So how can we configure? So your routing table, there's a route there. So under routes, the local route is there, right? Go here. So here it right, cancel this one. So here edit routes, right? Add route, guys, right? So here let's choose the network, right? So you can choose the so let's choose this one or this one, guys. Let's choose this one, right? Right? All IPs, right? So pointed to internet gateway, right? Here, choose the internet gateway, guys. So that means the outside traffic, right? We forward to internet gateway, right? Right? So internet gateway, save routes, guys. So first, right? Something like this, right? So later we'll customize these routes, right? So when we learn Terraform and all, guys, we will customize this part, right? Right. At the moment, go like this. All networks pointed to this one, guys. Right. Now we have configured the routing table, right? Right. Next one. So then, okay. Next one, create SG, guys. So we need a firewall, guys. Firewall for our machine, right? So this one we have to create. What about this one, guys? Who creates, guys? VPC, guys. The default one, right? This one. So if you want, you go for the default one, guys. Right? So there is a default SG, right? Or you create your own security group, own firewall. Right? So by default, there's the default one is there. By default one is there, right? We can go with default one, or you create your own firewall for machine, guys, right? So look at here. So security groups here, guys. Default, right? So there is a default firewall, right? You can go with this one or create firewall here, guys. Right? Okay. What we can do is let's create a firewall, guys. Right? Firewall for which resource? Firewall for our machine, guys. Easy to, right? So create security group. The firewall name demo security group. Say we are running Java application. Let's put Java, guys. Right? Right? Right. Description. firewall, sorry, allow port 22 and 80 guys. And whatever port number, you put some description here. The VPC. So let's choose our VPC inbound rule guys. Incoming traffic, right? So let's add rule. Right. So type, let's choose SH, something like this guys. Okay. So inbound rule, we allow SSH, right? So shortly, we will separately discuss security group and NACL, right? Wait some time, right? Right. So here inbound rules, the SH, the TCP, port number 22, something like this, guys, right? Outbound rules, guys. Outbound rules for SG by default is full allow, guys. Okay? Outbound rule SG by default is full allow. That's what we call SG as a stateful firewall. So why we are calling SG as a stateful firewall, guys? The reason is outbound rule fully allow, guys. Fully allow. Okay, so here all traffic, all protocol, all ranges, all 0, guys. Right? Okay. So by default is full allow. So we set the inbound rules. So if you want to accept Apache add rule, so here choose HTTP, right? HTTP port number 22, right? Something like this case, right? So 0 mean anyone connects any network, right? 0, right? Inbound row. If you want to delete this one, guys, right? Right. So let's create the firewall, right? So what is the firewall name? Right? Right. Now we have created this firewall, guys. Right? Right. Up to now, guys, all done. Right? All done. Right. Now the question is, so how can we make sure our design works perfectly, guys? So how can we make sure this design works perfectly, guys? So what we can do is, guys, let's launch a machine, right? Let's launch a machine and access the machine from outside, right? Right. Let me launch a machine, guys. Okay. Right. Now we have created all these resources are custom resources, guys. Right. So we have created our own VPC, guys, own IGW, right? Own subnet, right? NACL and own SG, right? All these resources are our own or the custom ones. Okay. The last class, we have been used the already created resources, guys, the default one, default VPC. Okay. So last class, where we launch our machines, inside the default VPC, guys. Today, we are going to launch the particular machine inside our own VPC, guys. Right. So let's launch here, guys. Right. So go here. Right. So EC2. The instances, guys. Okay. So let's launch our machine. Sorry, let's launch our instance. Launch instances. So demo EC2, guys, just put the whatever name you prefer, right? Right. The operating system Ubuntu or Windows, right? Right. So the hardware T3 micro, right? So since it's free one, let's choose this one. The key pair, you can create a new key, guys, or let's choose the previous keys, right? So let's use the previous key, guys. Or you create your own key, guys. Okay. So network settings. Right. So network settings, guys. Here, we have to choose our own components, guys. Our own VPC and all, right? Right. So here, edit here. So what is the VPC we have created? 10.0.0.0/16, guys. Right. So this one we have created is a default one. Right. Last class, here we launched the instance, guys. Right. Today we launched the instance here, guys. Our own VPC, guys. Right. Let's choose this one. The subnets. Right. So here the subnet, the public subnet we have created, guys. Okay. So it's automatically pop up the public subnet. If you have two subnet, it will list down all the subnets, guys. So if you want to launch the database, launch inside the private subnet, deploy to private subnet, right? Right. Let's choose this is a public subnet, right? Right. So the particular machine, particular computer, how we assign IP address, guys? DHCP, yeah. So it's a auto assign public IP, guys. Okay. The particular machine, there should be a public IP address, guys. Without public IP address, can we access the resource? No. Right? We need the public IP, right? Right. Public IP is the public IP is DHCP, guys. That means once you restart the machine, that IP gets changed. Once you shut down or restart, right? Or reboot, IP change, right? Auto assign, right? That means DHCP IP address, right? Firewall. So here, so select existing security group. So what is the name of the firewall, guys? We have created demo SG Java, right? So here, so go here. Let's choose the firewall, right? So if you want to choose the default one, let's choose our one, guys. Okay. So the storage 8 GB is enough, guys. Right? Right. How many machines would you like to launch? Particular VPC. How many machines? One, guys. Right. So all done. All done, guys. Right. So let's launch. Let's launch the instance. Right. So view all instances. So here the machine is running, guys. So where this machine is running, guys? So it's the machine is running inside our VPC, guys, on VPC, guys. So go here, guys. Go here. So here so what is the machine we deployed? The AMI IDs. Okay. So instance ID, here we get the public IP address, private IP address. The VPC, guys, the demo VPC, the firewall here. So this is the firewall demo, SG Java. We had some rules here, right? All done, right? Right. Now, let's access this machine. Let's access this machine from outside, guys. Okay. Right. Choose the machine. Choose the machine. So it's running. So get the public IP, guys. Okay. Get the public IP. Okay. Go here. So putty, the software, guys. Okay. So if you want to access the machine from outside, so access Linux machine from outside, you need putty software, guys. Yes or no? Right? Yes. Right now, see, guys. Place the IP address, port number 22. We know the port number 22 is already open, guys. Right? Right. Is that done? Yes. The connection, make sure is 5, guys. Otherwise, you quickly get disconnected. Right? Right. SH auth, the key, what is the key we use? 8842. Right. So here, 8842, guys, choose the key. Right? Right. So open, guys. So accept. So here. Right. So it's done, guys. Now we got access. We got access, guys. Right. So if you know Terraform, guys, right? So this 8-tier design will take less than a minute, guys. Right? Less than a minute. 40 seconds is enough, guys. Right? 40 seconds, right? Right. So here today we manually design, guys. Right? So we manually design these things, guys. Right? So if you want to create a private subnet, guys, a private subnet, and you deploy a database server, right? Something else. Yeah. So guys, any questions so far? Any questions so far? Are you okay, guys? This design? This design? Right. Now you may ask the question, guys. So how can we delete this design? Right. So guys, how can we delete? Let's delete, guys. Right. So first of all, when you delete, start from here, guys. Right. When you delete, start from the bottom. Delete the machine first. Right. Delete the machine. Right. Go here. Instances. Right. So go here. Terminate. Can we terminate running machines? Can we terminate running machines, guys? Yes, we do, guys. Right? Let's go here, guys. Terminate, delete. So terminate, done. Now see, guys, deleted. Right? So wait some time. Wait some time. Now see, guys, done. Terminated, right? Is it terminated? Yes. Next one. So let's delete the security group, the firewall. Right, go here, guys. Security groups. So what is the name of the firewall which we have created, guys? So go here, search this one. Okay. So go here, guys. So delete security groups. So delete, done. Right? Right. So what is the next step, guys? Right? So delete the subnet, right? So here subnets. So here, guys, choose the subnet. Delete, guys. Right? Delete. Just type delete, guys. Huh? Right. So delete, gone. Right? So what is next one, guys? So delete IGW, internet gateways. So click here, guys. So it's attached. First of all, detach, guys. Right? So remove from VPC, guys. Detach from VPC. So detach, right? So detach. Now see, guys, is it confirmed? Is it confirmed? Yes. Go here. Delete internet gateway, guys. Type delete. Now we have deleted. So all now let's delete this one, guys. VPC, guys. It wants to delete VPC. Routing table and NAC will also get deleted. Huh? So VPC. So this is a VPC we have created 10 range. Go here, delete VPC, guys. Okay. Now gone, guys. Okay. Now we have deleted entire design, guys. Right? So now we have deleted entire designs. Right? All gone. Right? Right. So it's done, guys. Right? So likewise, we create and delete, guys. Right? Right. Something like this, guys. Right. So far any questions? So far any questions? Are we okay up to now? No. So hope all good, guys. All fine, right? Right. Next one. So let's discuss something about this firewall, guys. Right? So we have security group and knuckle, right? Yeah. So what is security group, guys? Okay. Right. Act as a firewall for associated EC2, guys. Associated Amazon EC2. This one associated with subnet, guys. Naked. Right? Controls both inbound and outbound traffic at the instance level. Instance level means, guys, the machine level, guys. So subnet level. So this one controls subnet level. So you can secure your VPC instances using only security groups. Network ACLs are additional layer of defense, the subnet level. The supports allow rules only, guys. Supports allow rules and deny rules, guys. Right? So here, look at here, guys. Why security group support allow rules only? Look at here, guys. Security groups, right? Let's take a firewall here. Let's take a firewall. Guys, if you want, you separately install the firewall like layer 7 firewall like a FortiGate, Sonic Wall is a separate part, guys. That also here we deploy, guys, right? It's a different firewall, right? Right. So the FortiGate and all those firewalls works layer 7, right? So it has all the mechanisms like DOS attack mechanism, the Trojan blocking, that blah blah thing, right? This one is the normal firewall, guys, right? Right. So security group, choose this one. So here inbound rules, guys. So here we add rule. So here edit here we add rule, guys. So let me choose pop 3, something like this, guys. We add, guys. Okay. If you want to delete, right, you delete, guys. So adding means allow, guys. Okay. So you add this one. That means you are allowing, guys. Delete means denying, right? So if you want to deny a sh, delete. Right? Allow, go here. SSH. Right? Anyone can access SSH. Save, guys. Right? So you adding mean allowing, guys. Delete mean deny, guys. Right? Supports allow rules and deny rules, guys. Right? Knuckle. Right? Go here. So let's choose knuckle, guys. Right. Let's choose a knuckle. So here, allow deny, guys. So here, allow deny. Can we get allow deny in ST, guys? Go here. Right. So is there any allow deny? Allow deny. Right. Edit inbound rules. So you add rule. A delete mean, sorry, a deny mean delete, guys. Right. On the other hand, knuckle, guys. So here, allow deny is there. Right. So by default, right, you deny and you allow some rules. So and here there's a number is there, right? 100, right? The numbers, right? Stateful, guys. It's a stateful. SG is a stateful firewall. NACL is a stateless, guys. Right? So the return traffic is full allow, right? So here, so VPC, guys. So go here, guys. Right? So security group. Choose one security group. By default, guys, by default, outbound rule is full allow, right? So all traffic, all protocol, all port ranges, full allow, guys, right? Is full allow. That's what we call is as a stateful firewall. Knuckle, we have to add the inbound rules for the particular packet and outbound rules also, right? It's a stateless firewall, right? Stateless firewall. Return traffic must be explicitly allowed by rules, right? Right. Something like it. There are some the differences, right? Right. So go ahead, guys. Right. there's some difference between security group and network access control list. Right? Right. So then we have applies only to the instance that is associated, applies to all instances in the subnet, right? Is for the particular instance. Can we at can we add SG4 number of instances? Yes, right? Has separate rules for inbound and outbound traffic, something like this, right? Please refer this one, guys. Right? So this is something about the firewall. The pricing we will discuss not today, right? Right. So we have some time, guys. Let's discuss S3, guys. Right. So give me the 10 minutes time, right? So S3, guys. Simple storage service, guys. 3 times S3, guys. Right? Simple storage service for retrieve any amount of data, right? Something like that. It's object-based storage, right? So it's a object-based storage case, right? So right. S3, guys. So you know the Netflix, Facebook, right? So uses S3 storage, right? Simple storage, simple storage service, right? S3. Unlimited, guys. Storage is unlimited, right? You store any amount of data, not free, guys, right? So it's the object storage, right? So it's the object storage, guys. Object storage means, so let's take a PDF. It's going to store as it is, or video as it is, right? So normal storage case, right? So what is the storage connected with EC2, guys? Elastic block storage case, EBS. EBS case, elastic block storage, right? Is a block storage. S3 is the object storage, right? Object storage, right? Something like this. Block storage, not object storage. So what is block storage? So if you store a PDF, it's going to break the PDF into multiple pieces, guys. Around 8 to 10 pieces and store. So the pieces known as chunks. So here 8 chunks. 1, 2, 1, right? There are 8 chunks here, guys. all the pieces are in different places. Say 1 here, 2 here, 4 here, 3 here. All these chunks are in different places in the storage. Okay? Is the block storage. Okay? So here, so is the object storage. Here we have metadata, right? A data about data. That means you store a PDF. So it's going to mark what is the capacity of the file, what is the file format, right? So what is the file type, metadata, right? So it's going to mark somewhere here, guys. Okay. Later we track right, some track tracking purposes. We need this metadata, right? Right. So it's a block storage, guys. Right? So here, so block storage advantage, guys, right? And object storage advantage side. So what is the advantage for block storage? That means normal hard drive, your computer hard drive, your laptop hard drive, desktop hard drive, or block storage, guys. Right? Right. So here, when you launch a machine, guys, so here storage. So here storage, configure storage. Here you can choose different block storage. So GP3, GP2, right? So these things comes under EBS. EBS, right? Right. So here S3, guys. S3, right? Symbol storage service, right? S3, guys. It's the storage. Right. So what is the advantage for this one? The EBS storage, the block storage, support more softwares, right? Every programming language can easily read and write files. Java, C.NET, C, right? Right. File system permissions and across controls are familiar and well understood, guys. So here we have some file permissions, folder permissions, something like this, guys. Right? So you go to the properties, there you set some permission for the folder files, right? Something like this, right? Right. Block storage devices provides low latency IO, so they are suitable for use by databases, guys. Input, output, read, write operation, guys. So we call IO, guys. Okay. So especially for databases, it's good for a database. The reason is low latency. That means high speed. Right? That disadvantage. So storage is tied to one server at a time, guys. Right? The server goes down, or if there's any the hard drive failure, can we recover the data? No, guys. Right? Server at a time. Blocks and file system have limited metadata, guys. Right? Right. Here there's no metadata. Right? So it's limited, right? So what is the type of the file? What is the file capacity? All those stuff, right? Is limited, right? Is there but limited, right? you need to pay for all block storage space you have allocated, even if you are not using all of it. So it makes it less cost efficient, guys. So it makes it, so the thing is, you need to pay for all block storage space you have allocated this, right? Something like this case. So you purchase the storage, let's say 500 GB, guys. Right? You save up to 100 GB. Still you pay for 500 GB, guys. Right? The entire size they charge, right? Not your storage size. Something like this, right? Right. Here, pay as you go, guys. Right? Right. Block storage requires more work from the developer to set up and opposed to object storage, something like this, right? So it needs some work, right? So you mount the hard drive, you add the hard drive, right? There's some work here, right? Right. Something like this, right? So suitable for operating system, a database, some legacy software files, right? Example EBS, guys. EBS is a block storage, especially for databases and operating system and softwares, right? Right. So, is any questions so far? Are you okay up to now? Are you okay up to now, guys? So this is something about block storage, right? It's something about block storage, guys. Right. Next one, object storage, guys. Right. So this one we discuss next class, guys. Right. Next class, I'll cover the bit of subnet part also, right? So, and we will discuss the costing also, guys, right? Right, right. So, guys, any questions so far? Up to now, are we okay? Any questions so far, guys? Any questions so far? Up to now, are we okay? Good, right? Right. So, guys, okay. So, if you're okay, then we'll wind up today, guys. So, guys, goodbye, good night, guys. Right? Yeah, okay, good night.